Hello. Actually, hello. Sorry. I pressed on mute and I didn't know what to say. Oh. Minecraft time. Minecraft again. I haven't played Minecraft in days. But I'm going on a little holiday tomorrow. Technically my last stream before that. But I'll be back in like 2 days, so it's no biggie. But you know, I might still be holiday brain, so I might just like take a few more days off. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm here today. Just gonna do some chill Minecrafting. Um, might might not be joining like the multiplayer VC unless people really want to. But if no one's bothered about that, I'm probably just gonna chill do my own building. Because yeah, I got a roof to build. I want to start building the roof. I know the walls aren't all built yet, but I want to start building the roof. Also, Patty is in the background. I don't know if he picks up, but he's like... Wait, say that again?
Oh.
Oh no, that's weird. It looks like you're speaking out of my mouth. But yeah, apologies for background noise, basically. Anyway. I'm gonna launch the game. Launch the world, even the game's already running. And it's weep. But yeah, I want to build a roof. Oh, there's a spider outside. What are you doing? My game's still... There's multiple There's like 3 spiders outside? What the heck? Why so many? No, guys don't. Why was there like 3 of them? What are you doing? Silly man. Silly. Ah, no you don't. Get down. Oh my gosh. Get down. Don't you go climbing my buildings. Don't you be doing that. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Get down. But yeah. We play a bit of Minecraft. First things I'm gonna do is I know I want the top of the roof to be all I guess normal copper as opposed to like the colored copper. So I'm gonna wax a bunch of it. See how far that goes. Oh, it's laggy. It's still loading in. It's the same at the start of every Minecraft stream. I don't know why it takes a little bit to warm up. That's okay. But I hope everyone's doing well. Where's my cop? I've sorted all my chests now. Well, kind of. Let's take 2 stacks for now. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Oh, I should probably get the plan up on my phone. I can see what size this needs to be. We'll work that out. Waxed. On. Wax. Ooh. Okay. Let me see if I have the plan on my phone for the roof. The roofing plan. I don't, but I think I'll be able to work it out from what I've got. I hope. Also, I don't know if I don't remember if I've shown this off on stream yet. HJZ's build here. What the heck? Actually, not real. Why should... I should grab some stacking blocks. Okay. Actually, I can use my elevator. I made elevators. Use my elevator to go up. Whee! It's so fun. Go so high up. So far. Hello, sir. Get away. Yo, drop gold though. That's neat. So, I want to go above that. I need to go above that. Yes. This needs to be like... Need to kind of work out how I'm doing this still. Just kind of do that, I guess. To begin with, kind of do that. But it's where it arches on this side that it gets confusing. Right? So I might do the edges of the windows first and then kind of make it make sense in between. That can be a plan, I think. Actually, that works. As is. Go like... Yeah, that works. Okay, that's a good start. If it makes sense, we like when it makes sense. Question is, can it continue to make sense? Oh, this is gonna be such a cobblestone structure. I should have done this in so much more of an organized way. But I will not. I'm gonna need a lot of copper though, oh my god. This is gonna be a lot. You know what, it might be better just to work on the building itself. So if I continue that this way. That should be fine. Yeah. I continue around the corner there. It should smooth out. In theory, it should be fine. It's just proving that theory will be. Oh, that's wrong. Okay. Yeah. So I need to put that there. I think I just need to slowly like bring this in further each time. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, we are gonna need so much. I've already used a stack. That's ridiculous. Thankfully, a lot of people have been donating me copper, but yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am the copper fiend. Because they don't not. That's okay. I'll make them like because it's like one. Yeah. You can do that. Yeah. Do at least. mean, I'll have a look when I get down, I guess. How it looks. You finished the archway on that side. I guess I'll only be able to do this side for now. That's okay. Okay. I don't want to do this. I did. Further down. No, they're all kind of layered, like, staircasing there. So I think either I have it like a flat right angle there, or I do like that. I think that's cute. That's cute. We'll go with that. A bit funky, a bit different. Oh yeah, also I started deforesting, but like in a path shape, because I'm trying to make a path. I would like, ideally, to have like a really clear transport path between all the bases. I have one to Cyber's base now. Getting all the bases.
Oh, did you actually?
Well, I cleared the trees, so... Oh yeah, this is gonna work nicely, actually. I think this is gonna. The Japanese Goda, I think is. I don't know. I saw wood. So that's. I should bring a bed up here though. Go up and down is gonna suck. Like no, I'm out of copper anyway. Okay. And down. Wait, why are my stairs flooded? What happened? What? Did one of the glass break? The glass shouldn't have broken. Ah, I'm gonna have to fix that in the day. Oh no. Some bonking? You're bonking? Wait, huh? What do you mean you hear bonking? There was like the clunks from me, placing the blocks. Ah. Is it Patty in the background? Oh. Why is my stairs flooded? What happened? They're coming through my mic. Bonking coming through my mic. Can you hear like my mouse? Or like my keyboard? There will be occasional background noise. Yeah. Might be waterlogged slab. How did that happen? Why is it waterlogged this? What? The waterlogged glass pane. There was a waterlogged glass pane. Don't know what it is, huh? You don't hear any bonking. Okay. So yeah, there was a waterlogged glass pane for some reason. That's annoying. And now this is here. Now I need to get rid of my water somewhere. God damn it. Oh wait, I can just... I know my mic is a little bit scuffed. Definitely. I don't know what bonking is, other than like keyboard noises. You definitely hear something. Ah, sorry, I don't know what that is. It's hard if, like, it's hard to describe the noise. Patty is in the background. Press your controller. No, that's not picking up. Yeah. Strange. Strange. Apologies. If it gets really annoying, do let me know and I'll have a look into it though. Okay, so that is like a fraction of the roof, and that is like 2 stacks of copper. Whee. Oh no, no, it didn't get rid of my naturally. Panicked. Oh, hello, Cookie. Hello. Hope you're doing well. How have you been? Copper. Yeah, copper. There. Do another 2 stacks. I should start smelting some more then. We have so little. Yeah, smelt. I can't fit that all in my inventory. What am I like? Slightly busy, but you're doing well. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm going off on a mini holiday tomorrow, so that's gonna be nice. Oh, see ya, Ericon. See ya. Hope you have fun with your friends. I need a lot more coal. That is for sure. Maybe I should have a charcoal one. A charcoal dedicated. Do I not have coal anywhere? That's fun. I am low on coal. Ah, coalless. This sucks. Okay. I'm gonna have to have a dedicated charcoal. But that's fine. Add into charcoal. I keep that. Next time. Sounds are probably just keyboard. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm looking in place. There's all the honeycomb. All that honeycomb. I didn't get the honeycomb. I got the honeycomb from Cyber. Cyber is the queen of bees. The queen bee. So Cyber has been providing me with much honeycomb. Which is useful, because I need a lot of it. That one had. Let me just check how that looked from, because it's already got the like oak wood border to it. I'll have a look. Yeah, that's fine. Orange, we like. But yeah, as I said, I'm like going on a mini holiday tomorrow, so this is like, let's stream before I do that. Everything looking nice though, and the bunny banners. Yeah, I got one on my shield as well. You can probably see. It's fun. This is the Church of the Bunny. It has to have bunny banners. Else How could it be the Church of Bunny? It would just be a boring church. Have the bunny banners. I am actually bar. Might take that down to 3 high, but I'll at least do 2. Still like border it in there. Okay. Keep going up. Yeah, this kind of does a funky step. And it does that. Yeah, that works. This works, I think. Shape-wise, it's a little confusing. It works. I just kind of mushed it together. Okay. So this goes like, comes like diagonal. This bit keeps going up. I gotta keep going across with it. Extending. And I should really do this on the side as well, so I can like join them together. Like other window. I do like the sound it makes. Is it though? Very nice. Okie dokie. So I think I'll keep this bit flat. Yeah, probably. Probably. Not sure. So how's the server been? The server bin's really fun. It's been a bit more quiet the past few days, I think. Mostly because a lot of people have been playing lots of Cult of the Lamb because that came out. And I don't blame them because I've been playing it as well. People have just generally been busy, but it's been fun. I'm just really slow with my giant build because it's a giant build. So I'm kind of a little bit behind everyone. But as you can see, oh, that looks so nice with the lighting. Look at this! That was HJZ who built that. It's so cool. Saw a few people streaming it, but you didn't watch any. Yeah, that's fair. Everyone kind of streams at different times that suit them. So yeah. So cool. It's the best. I'm so glad that he's neighbors with me because I get such a good view of it. Anyway. Got good Twitch integration you've heard? Hmm? Wait, my brain blanked. What was I talking about? It's got good Twitch integration. Oh, Cult of the Lamb? That makes sense. I know a lot of people have been streaming generally. Like, not just the friend group, just like people. Yeah, Cult of the Lamb. Which makes sense. It seems like the kind of gameplay that would suit streaming very nicely. I got honey. I need to make sure. Whack. Yeah, because it's got like gameplay, and it's got like a lot of stuff you can inject personality and like narrative into. Like the whole village part of it, you can inject a lot of story into that to make it engaging. So yeah, it makes sense that it's doing old Twitch. I might play it on stream one day. I'm playing it on my Switch as a thing, and I don't have a capture card, so I couldn't stream that, but maybe when I get my new P, I can I'll play it on there. That would be fun. Oh my god, this should be second. Like, despite the fact that it's still like, I don't know, it came out very recently. I guess not despite the fact it came out recently, but like, it is pretty buggy still, but despite that, it's been so popular. Like, people just love it. It's got so much charm to it that people can forgive a lot of that, I think. So I think I'm gonna do it like this. And no, I don't want to warp the whole thing. Actually, maybe that would be cool. No, maybe that would be cool. Okay. It is a big copper sheet. Looks like it's kind of been warped to the roof. That's kind of cool. This really is a huge structure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Has to be. I ain't slacking. So I'm kind of just trying to work out the best way to do it though. The thing with the like builds that are this big is you kind of just gotta do it and then step back and see. It's hard to like plan it too much, I guess. No, that should be flat again first. I think this one. I did not hear the inventory pop. It's very sad. Oh, it's there. I could in theory grab that. I should probably grab that. Eh. Grabbing it takes effort though. I'm down. Sucks. I'm out. Anyway. Well, I guess I should grab that one. Then I wouldn't be out. But it's not gonna save me. Yeah, I should do this and then try and mirror it on the other side, which is gonna be interesting. I'm not quite sure the best way to mirror it. Building it from here is probably better though. I guess not the higher up, but like, it's a good angle to build from. Yeah, do that, and then I want that. It'll like curve in. I want to do that down there as well. The same shape for it. Should be the same shape, unless it's not. Unless it's inverted, in which case that gets a lot more. But we'll see. Okay. That do be looking like a roof though. God damn. Can't just see from this low down. Oh, so that's 4 stacks for like a corner, pretty much. 4 stacks for. Although to be fair, the blocks are going to be placed a lot more densely in the corners. And, like the straight bits should be fine. I say. I have a copper rod there. Is there any trouble with lightning? There wasn't, but I wanted to be safe. It's only 2 copper bars. Make one, so I'd rather be safe. Oh, that is such a small fraction of this. The shape looks really good though. The shape looks really good. That's exactly what actually. It curves in perfectly. It's gonna be huge. That's all gonna be copper. That's all gotta be copper. Oh god. Oh, this is gonna be so much hard work. It's gonna be ridiculous. So much copper, actually. I have a lot of it, but I also need to smelt it. I don't think I'm gonna have enough yet. Gonna have to go raiding people for copper, because no one really uses. Do people actually use copper? Think about it. Okay, I should use. I'm smelting something. I do have a lot of. Should use. Empty my inventory of non-essential stuff also. Thing about inventorying, emptying my inventory now is like, I've got to put it in the right chests, so, which is ideal. That's like that's the purpose of having sorted chests. I can find stuff easier, but it also makes putting stuff away slower. I don't need apples or red dye on me, that's for sure. I probably don't need lanterns at the moment either. I will keep. I'll put the gold and gold here. No, here. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna make that all into. But yeah, this is a lot of copper. This may be quite a lot of copper. Axle. So all of that copper that filled my inventory was 1 stack. Oh my! This is gonna take a long time. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's fine. We'll get there. This is a bit of a slow burn project anyway. Anything on this scale would be a slow burn project. See, I thought I was like, I knew from the start I need a lot of copper. I had this plans from the start. But I kind of got to a point where I'm like, I probably have enough now. No, I don't. No, I don't. Do not have enough. Anyway. Nia. It's fine. Could make more furnaces, I guess. Oh. Yeah, I can make another. There we go. It'll take a while, but I signed up for this. I could have made it out of wood, but I didn't. Like, literally almost all of the building is already made out of wood, and I feel like that would just look boring at that. If it's all wood. Like, come on. And at least for my resource pack, it matches the mangrove wood really nice. I think in other resource packs, mangrove is a lot more red, but for me, it's like almost a perfect match with copper. Like, you can see two sides of the screen there. But yeah, it'll look good. It'll look good. I'm just telling myself, like, it's gonna look good. Fine, I'll get that. I'll get that. I'll get that. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm not insane at all. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the other side because actually I think it might be different. I think the window might be low. Oh yeah, it is. I'm gonna have to do that completely differently. I think. Or I guess maybe not. It would just be like flipped. Flipped horizontally. Yeah. Potentially. If I just establish a convention, then I can follow that. So that probably get rid of that float. Hang in there. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you, Cookie. Your support is very good. I like honestly most people have already given me, but if there's any spare hanging around in the chests, I might take a nibble. Punishment on the door. Chests. Ooh, are they? Ooh. How do I get down? Where's these stairs? Ooh. The chests look glowy. That's cool. Oh, thank you for the head pads. Appreciate. Stripped wood. Two chests for iron? Oh, they're empty. Oh. Yoink. Valuables. Yeah, these are mostly empty. They look really cool though. My resource pack makes item frames invisible, so like the items float there. I think it's cool. Also, this cherry blossom is so cool. HJZ is such a good builder, honestly. But he's so quiet about it. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know until you see what he's built. He's just like quietly doing his own thing. It's impressive. Inspiring even. Okay. Just a small morsel of copper, but I can get. Ooh. Also just, I guess, waiting for stuff to smelt. I could do an auto smelter, but like, I kind of want the XP. I know you can do auto smelters that like leave it in the furnace at the bottom, but then it's like, it's going no faster than usual. Because the bottleneck is having to take it out a lot of the time. Should hopefully be okay for fuel for now, so I'm gonna put it in there. These ones are okay for fuel. Top them. Okay, we got another stack of bars though, so that'll give us a little bit. Hmm. Let's go up again. I got stuck. With hoppers, you just smelt stuff overnight. Not sure how long it actually takes. That's fair. Yeah. I'm not sure. Like an entire chest full of sand for glass. Yeah. I've got a lot of glass actually. People gave me a lot of glass, which is good, but I've used most of the glass that I need to use for now. But I don't want to like say that I don't need any more because will probably need a little bit more still. We'll see. 1, 2, 3. We'll just go for that now. I'm just gonna do this flat, and then the middle section is where I'll leave it now. I do these now until I get to the other end. Wait, did I need that? No, I didn't. Oh, I do. You dare ask, building this high up, has there been any accidents? 1. If I press my tab button, whoever's online, you can see their death counter. There has been 1. Unfortunately, there has been 1. But nonsense. And it was, oh, I was so mad about it because it was like such a stupid one. I dare say it was barely even my fault. You know the boat, you were telling me about the boat trick to negate full damage, right? Yeah. So I placed down the boat and the boat pushed me off. The boat pushed me off. So it did the opposite of negate my full damage. It caused my full damage. I was so mad. I don't mean like blaming you by that, but it pushed me off. I must have been stood too close, but I was so mad about it. Like when I placed it. Oh, it was awful. But... No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not your fault. It was probably me just like placing it badly. It was just because you told me about the boat trick and then the boat trick betrayed me. Oh, why did I do that? Actually awful. But luckily that's been the only one, so it's not been too bad. One sec. You're not like having to jump down these little one block things, okay. Up. I have to get down anyway. I just don't want to. It's just because I couldn't. Oh no, I don't have enough. Wait, how am I supposed to shamefully stack back up with cobble? Like Oh, I'm gonna leave such an ugly path behind me. But I gotta get back. No. I'm just taking full damage every time I try and do that jump. I gotta go eep. Eepy time. I do wish some of Minecraft played the music more consistently, but I do like how it also, when it does play it, it kind of syncs it up with the day-night cycle a bit. Like towards the end of the day. Long fades. It's nice. Nice. And I guess it would be hard to get that if it was playing constantly. Because they're not like looping tracks. They're like whole composed pieces with a beginning, middle, and end. Rain! No, I don't want it to rain. That sucks. Ah. It just reduces visibility so much. Damn. Yeah, it for sure makes the music more impactful when it shows up, definitely. And I haven't heard a lot of the new music as well. There's like all new songs. I haven't heard a lot of it. So it's cool. I'm beginning to hear a lot of it. I do like XP though. Yummy XP. Only 19. My gosh. It'll take a while. But yeah, I gotta work out that corner, I guess. I guess as long as I do this side the same as this side, these two matching doesn't really matter as much. I think that's over here. Can't actually see. Thank you for the stretch reminder, Patty. Thank you.
Stretch, bitch.
Let me get in a safe position. Patty is sorry. I don't think I established whilst you. Patty is sat in the room with me, just kind of chilling. So if you hear any voices, it's Patty. Yeah, the opposite sides matching makes sense, you think. Yeah. Already brainstorming using a different block? No. I can't now. I've committed to the copper. It's been like, I've been committed to this since the server launched. I was like, I'm gonna build in copper. And so, that is what I'm doing. That's what I've got to do. I'm committed now. Okay, we need more. Oh, I should make more furnaces. That's the mission. I think the mission is to make more furnaces. On the copper grind set, yeah, I don't have enough. Hello, Cake. Oh, I hope you're doing well. Okay, more furnaces, more coal. Oh, how many? Okay, maybe not 29. Maybe 14. Still a lot. Oh, I need like a furnace room. I need like a furnace room at this point. Hang on. I'm just gonna place them now. It doesn't really matter. Oh, thunder. We don't. Thunder is danger. Weep. Doing fairly well. Just doing dishes, damn. They must be done. They must be done, unfortunately. don't know, sometimes it can be quite chill just doing dishes. Just sitting there. Feels productive. Even when I just placing a ton of chests, just placing like a ton of furnaces, I need it pretty aesthetic furnace pile somehow for some reason. I just need so many. It's ridiculous. I want that. You hate doing the dish, but just like the hand feel. Oh no, you don't hate doing the dishes, but you just like the hand feel. It's icky. That's fair. And you can get rubber gloves. I know a few people that just rubber glove it, which works. But yeah, it can be pretty icky. Depends what you're washing, I suppose. Because sometimes it's like chill. Sometimes it's like mostly clean stuff anyway. But other times it's like very icky. Good. So this is gonna, yeah, okay. I'm gonna get 2 stacks for each of those. And this is gonna be the charcoal zone. So that I get enough charcoal. Gonna be the charcoal zone to get me the charcoal. Hate the feeling of rubber as well. Yeah, that's a bit more difficult. I guess it's already making charcoal. I just need to be patient. Patient. I'll do a couple more charcoal chests that I'll then transition into they're furnaces. They're furnaces. My words will mix up. Actually, I might make these into to charcoal ones as well because it's a pile. Charcoal. Yeah, I need 2 more stacks. 2 more stacks. Because I do not have anywhere near enough charcoal. Okay. Hopefully that's a good start. And then the rest of these will copper. Okay, that's a good start. 24. Be chillin'. Go like 6. Oh, these aren't stacked. Let me grab more. And to be fair, if I need to smelt other things if I run out of copper, I am gonna run out of copper. Oh, there's a few more in that. Didn't spot those. Yeah, I need to go. Where's the best place to go copper mining, actually? Like, where's the best area to be mining for copper? Thank you for the head pats, Patty. And he did them in real life as well.
I'm gonna go outside and touch grass.
Okay. That was not like a cute little head pat. That was like a grasp. I was like a like grab my head. Where's the best place for copper? I don't know. I don't know if you can like farm it either. I think drowns might drop copper, actually, but I don't know. I don't have any of those nearby. We got almost just a stack of this. That's good. that is pretty much all of it. Damn. Can I reach that one? Why is that one not wanna... Is game light? Oh, I can open these. Why? Okay, that was weird. Weird. Did not want. Okay, let's grab some more beeswax. I wasn't actually looking. Is it just 1-for-1 with beeswax? I think so. Usually Trident AFK farms would get some too, but I think they're very slow. Yeah. I think a few people are building those on the server, but I don't know who, and nobody's online at the moment anyway. Fortunately, do I have any? No, it's not enchanted. Am I help breaking? It's not enchanted. Fully replace. Ah, thank you for the stretch reminder. Stretching. Oh, yo! Thank you for the follow. Oh, you got a new account. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. New account. Very special. I see. Yeah. I don't wanna... Orezia. Is it Orezia? I'm guessing this is... It sounds similar to Aurelia, so I am assuming you are Aurelia, but if you're someone else, I apologize. Was wondering why I never streamed again? Oh, no! No, I've been streaming. I got a whole Minecraft server now. But, yeah. Aurelia, yeah, I thought so. I'm guessing you've been streaming as well, then? Yeah. Yeah, because I remember, obviously I drew the stuff for you, and I checked your like Twitch channel that you were following me on, and I hadn't seen that you'd streamed, so I wasn't sure if you actually went through a bit. But now I see that you're using a different account, so I'm gonna have to check out your streams as well. That's exciting. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Oh, you don't have time? Oh, fair enough. Busy with life, yeah. Yeah, that do be the case a lot of the time. I've had to take a few breaks, and I'm going... sorry. I'm going on like a family holiday tomorrow as well, so I won't be streaming whilst I'm away on that too. Chill. It's just for fun in the end. Oh, this is getting lots of charcoal. Still, if you do end up being able to stream someday, definitely let me know. I'll try to check you out.
Hello from the garden.
Hello, Patty. Patty is in my garden. He was in my room a few minutes ago. Now he said he went outside to go touch some grass. In the garden. Probably start streaming at some point in the next few months, though. You need something to distract you from your usual stuff. Yeah, that's cool. And Minecraft is chill. Hell yeah. Minecraft is chill. I'm currently working on this big build in my multiplayer server. It's a bunny church, so I designed all the stained glass. So there's this big stained glass bunny window. And then there's another one around the other side. I've got little bunny banners, and I'm working on a big copper roof at the moment that requires a lot of copper. Yeah, he gave me head pats, and gave me head pats in real life, and then said he needed to touch grass. So, went and touched grass, I guess. Yeah. Oh, you can't really see it. I should go. There's a better spot to see it from, because it's so big, I actually had to dig a hole to be able to reach the height and fit the design. More like a giant cathedral. Yeah, it is a giant cathedral, but there's another bunny design with a little star at the top. Yeah, and I'm working on the roof at the moment. Playing Xenoblade for 4 hours does not do good for the Mind Palace? Are you trying to say Mind Palace? Why are you saying Mind Palace? Mind Palace, oh my god. Got pretentious. It's me. We'll go to sleep because life takes your night. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I hope you have a good sleep, and yeah, thank you. I will have fun with the bunny church. I'm just waiting for copper to smelt at the moment, to be honest, and trying to work out where's the best place to get copper from. But yeah, I can manage in gaming for 4 hours. Cut your brain a little. Yeah, see you later. And thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm really glad. I'm really glad you remembered me, I guess. It means a lot. Bye. Yeah. Has it really been 4 hours though? I didn't realize it was 4 hours, to be fair. Because I've been sat in the same room for 4 hours. But I've been doing a range of things, which I think has helped keep it fresh. But yeah. Okay, we have a stack. I think I'm gonna try and do some building. That stack. And then I'll try work out where the best place to get copper is. Oh no. I don't like Enderman. It can go away, please. It's like I try and fight them in a little 2-block hole in the wall, and they just get bored after a bit and teleport away because they can't hit me, and I'm like, bro, I went through all that effort and you just leave me with anxiety. Thanks so much. Actually, that's pretty high up. I should go from the other end. Okay. There's a drop there. This is looking nice though. It's looking cute. I like the colors very much. The colors are very fun. You know. Let's try and get started on this. Get started on the roof. The roof is obviously already started, but started on the next bit of the roof. The other side. That's the word I'm looking for.
The Bee Queen approves of the honeycomb use.
Oh, thank you, Bee Queen. Thank you. Yes. There is probably enough honeycomb. There is definitely not enough copper. This is the situation I am in. But yeah. The honeycomb is very useful. Helps me keep this lovely, lovely, beautiful orange color. I wonder how similar, I guess, I'm wondering how similar the orange is to my jumper color. On my character design. I think it's a little bit more pink than my jumper. Oh no, yeah, no, there's nowhere near enough copper. Nowhere near. It is quite sad, actually. Oh, why did I do that? Get up. And that better be dirt. You better not be stealing from my building. I don't know if they can pick up wood planks. God, I hope not. I'm glad people are using the text-to-speech a little bit more now. I made it cheaper. I hope the price is still reasonable. I don't want people, like, spamming it. I should probably adjust, like, the cooldown on it as well, because I did have it set, like, probably a bit too high before. And a bit too long on the cooldown as well, but I just didn't want it, like, spammed. I didn't know how much it would be spammed in, like, the first week of using it, but people are sensible. Crazy. Sorry if the cooldown's a little bit too big on it. But it's chill. I just hope it works adequately. Okay. Yeah, adding TTS can be dangerous sometimes, definitely. But it's fun. I added, there's a little cute bunny that comes up and speaks in a Welsh accent. He's friend. That's supposed to represent you guys, by the way. You guys are supposed to be little white bunnies. Little innocent white bunnies, although I know probably not all of you are quite that innocent little bunnies, but that is what it's supposed to be. Oh, that is a draw. I haven't had enough points to do it yet, but you keep bonking. You do. I've been getting a lot of bonking, so. But I don't know. Bonking's pretty mean, so I don't really want to like be like, oh, I'll lower it for you. If you choose to use your points on bonking, then that is your choice. But know that it makes me very sad. No, it's fine. It's fun. I guess with text-to-speech as well, you gotta have an idea of what you want to say. And like, I don't often have ideas of what I'd want to say. I don't know what I'd say if I used text-to-speech, so I'm like, I don't know how you guys would know. Okay. This might be tricky. Speaking of, why would you do that? You were literally just like, you were literally like, oh, I don't have enough because I keep bonking. Oh my gosh, guys, what did I do wrong? What did I ever do to you? The gold helmet is there for the bonks. True, actually. True. Gold helmet protects me. Okay, so this little like swoosh into those together, that's gonna be interesting to try and get, because it is a very steep difference between the two. The option is there. You are right. You're right. Very good use of the grabby emote there as well. Fun fact to any of those who may have a little Prime Gaming sub or any other kind of sub, although I feel bad asking for actual money. I'm one sub away from more emotes, so just need one. Just need one. One little guy, one little friend. Wink wink. Do you want any liquids? I've got water. I've got water, but thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Feels weird, like, talking, like, oh, there's stuff in the fridge when I'm, like, on stream. It's a little bit bizarre, I must admit. Patty's just walking around my house. But, yeah. I thought it looked weird, but no, it's normal environment. My brain. Okay. I'll get that though. Oh, there's a little bit more. There's a little bit more. Okay, okay. This is unspecific. What do you mean? I don't need any liquids at the moment, but you could put like a cider in the fridge or something. But it feels weird making that request live on stream. Like, yeah, go put some cider in the fridge for later. Yes. In my house. Bizarre. Okay, so that's got a curve around. This will be interesting. It'll be a funky shape. As I said, as long as it's symmetrical on the other side, that doesn't have to match the cider. Yeah, but I don't need it now. I've got water at the moment. It's in the cupboard. Like, in a box on the floor. The whole of Twitch knows where I keep my cider. Oh, this is so silly. This is such a weird dynamic. This is so bizarre. I love cider. Cider's great. We've got a normal apple one, and we've got a kiwi and lime flavor. Nice. It's very nice and refreshing. Oh, we might be making our own at some point. So we got a big old apple tree. And carrot juice. There's a bit of carrot juice in the fridge as well. Patty, can you get some carrot juice for Cyber? Taking everyone's orders. Taking everyone's orders. Apple cider. True, true. Yeah, no, we were gonna make our own, potentially. Because we got a big old apple tree, and my mom ordered the... I don't know what they are, but the chemicals required to turn that into cider. So we gonna make our own. Cookie, you got any drinks requests? Oh.
Oh.
Back. You didn't bring the carrot juice for Cyber. Damn. Chalky milk?
I missed that.
Chalky milk. I don't know if we have any chalky milk in the house, but we can just go across the road to the store and get some. Based chalky milk. I've been a big Storby milk appreciator recently, as opposed to chalky, but chalky's still good. Patty is weird and like only drinks Yazoo. That is the only milkshake. Like any other brand, Patty will only drink Yazoo. No, it's just bizarre. Such bizarre taste, because Yazoo is such like a artificially flavored one. It's like not... It's not real. It's most definitely not real.
And that's why it's best.
No. But yeah. Like proper, like good quality. Good quality, like milkshake is good. Strawberry milk is good, but chalky milk is superior. That's fair. It all depends on the vibes for me. It all depends on the vibes. Sometimes I'm in a chalky milk mood, sometimes I'm in a Strawberry milk mood. Sometimes I'm in a vanilla milkshake mood, sometimes I'm in a banana milk mood. We get spicy. We go all around the clock. Strawberry is better and you're wrong. Oh, the controversial. We getting controversial down. See, I take no sides. I take no sides. I like them all. Ooh, 28 in there. Jackpot. Another 28. God damn. Another 28. Ah. Lots. Hit a bit of a jackpot there. God damn. Chalky. Never had banana milk, but it sounds like yum. Yeah, it's good. I don't know, you get quite a few banana milks. Alright, where I'm from. It's just the 4th milkshake flavor. You get like strawberry, chalky, vanilla, and banana. No middle ground allowed. Oh no, oh god. See, the thing is, when you say that, it's like, if I have to choose but can't decide, I'll just go vanilla, because vanilla is the most, like, unbiased. It is the most vanilla. Literally. I don't know. The only thing with chalky is, like, it can be a bit too rich sometimes. It really depends. It really depends on who makes the chalky milk. If it's too sweet, then I won't like it. I like my milkshakes to be, like, obviously any milkshake is going to be filling, but I like them to feel refreshing. I don't like being filled. It's wrong answer. See, you say that, Cyber, but like I did also say at the start that like lately I've been leaning towards strawberry. Like I was really craving strawberry milk. So like technically my recent favorite is strawberry, but I can't say that is my ultimate favorite because like what about eggnog? Never had eggnog. Eggnog is not like a thing in the UK. We do not nog our eggs. I have never nogged an egg in my life. I don't even know how they do it. The fact that you're asking about it now, is it like literally egg milkshake? How does that work? How do you nog an egg? Please tell me. Please describe the act of nogging. It's common around holidays. Yeah, I know it's common around like Christmas and all that, but we just don't do it here. I have no clue how it's made. That is sus. I like to know how my things are made. The mysterious act of nogging. It's an art. Okay, guess we're going on a copper hunt. Because that's it. That's it. I'm out. Unless people know where I can steal some copper on this server. But no, I'm flat out. Not even a whole stack. Oh my god, I need a lot. I need like, I'd say a double chest of blocks would do this half of the roof. That's my estimate. Maybe this half and a little bit more. No, just this half, I think. It's like milk, cream, sugar, raw egg, plus some spices like nutmeg. Oh, okay. See, I have like warm milk with spices in it. It's served warm though, right? Like the egg's raw, but it's served warm. It's served like cooked. Like hot milk. Is it? Or am I wrong? There's also eggnog with rum or bourbon. Ooh, that sounds nice. Ooh, you've piqued my interest. I do want to try it. I mean, any food or flavor that I haven't tried, I generally want to try. I like bitch. Why did he do that? Goddamn Enderman. Mad. Too young for the alcohol. Fair. Oh yeah, America. I was like, wait. You're over 18. America, lol. Usually have it cold, you think. Not sure about the alcoholic variations. The alcoholic is also cold. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I always forget that Americans have to be 21. So silly. So silly. Be allowed silly juice. No. I like my silly juice. You can have hot alcohol warm. Yeah. No, like you don't have, I don't know. There's a lot of alcohol you can have warm. It's like a Christmas, one thing I have had is mulled wine, which is like hot red wine with like spices and stuff. Eggnog is always cold? Like Japanese sake is hot. Is it? I think it can be. I don't think it's always.
It generally is hot.
It generally is? Okay. I just see like people just drinking it straight out of the bottle, and obviously you haven't heated the bottle, so it's like eggnog cold is nice too. Okay.
That is true. Obviously.
Yeah.
Sake is a...
Yeah.
And that's like the consumer level.
Yeah. Okay, this is very interesting. I'm learning a lot. Also, it just being the yolk makes sense as well. Yeah. too young for silly juice. You've picked up a little carton of eggnog during December tons before. From like cold fridges. Oh, okay. Curious. Yeah, I don't know if we even sell it much here, so that's why I'm asking how it's made, because I feel like if I was gonna try it, I'd have to make it myself. Did you say? Regno? Shut up. Maybe I could, maybe I do a funny... I don't know if how entertaining it would be, because I don't have a camera, and I wouldn't do it on camera, but I would happily stream, like, trying different foods and flavors of things that I wouldn't usually try, because that sounds fun. Like, different stuff from different cultures, because I love trying new food. What your family usually does, gets it from the fridges. Okay, usually have one sitting in the fridge during the holidays. Cold eggnog is the best. Well, I would assume, to be fair, in Australia at Christmas, you'd want it cold. I don't think you'd want, like, hot drinks at Christmas in Australia. If you have eggnog, you are eggnog fiends, so you have, like, a little carton every 2 weeks. Is it sulf? Wait. I don't know. I do. It does sound nice. Want to try some egg. I'm just gonna mine until I hit copper. Just gonna mine around here. Not even deep, because I think you can get it pretty shallow. As long as it's sold. Ah, fair. You built a trampoline during Christmas in 2020 and thought you were gonna die. No one drinks hot drinks in summer. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. So, like, with eggnog being like a Christmas seasonal drink, I would imagine that you would traditionally have experienced it cold. Yeah, that makes sense, right? It all kind of lines up that way. What? Copper. Cyber, do you have any copper at your base that I can yoink? Okay, I review. If you don't have plans for your copper, I do. But yeah, I just like trend. Absolutely nada. Damn. Bullis. Maybe a little bit lower? I should just Google, like, best place to find copper in Minecraft. Even though it's not very sought after, I'm sure someone knows where I can get it. Oh, I should not go in that direction too much. I'm probably gonna collide with HG. Actually, I did have an idea for a thing. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Even, like, I don't like mining for no reason. I like making something out of my mine. I don't like pointless holes. So I was thinking, oh, I will double check these just likely yoinked. Let's see. That's a lot of sticks. Clay, arrows. No, yeah, I already emptied. Oh. There's a spare Fortune 3 pick at your base though if you want to use that for copper. Ooh, tempting. Tempting. Very tempting. I might yoink that. You sure it's spare? Like, how spare is it? As in, like, you want it back? Or, like, you don't care for it at all? Because putting that on mine would be tasty. But if it's, like... If you want it back, then that's so chill. I don't know how easy fortune is to get. I don't know if you've got it. You don't need it, really? If you're sure. I feel like that's pretty sought after. It's Unbreaking 3 as well. What's this? This is already Unbreaking 3. Cool, cool. I'll put it on this one. And I'll have the efficiency as well. Ending. If that's good with you. Seems like the most common is a Y48, but more heavily in dripstone biome. I have not been in a dripstone cave yet. I don't know if I want to do caving right now. Y48 though, I can do. Basically, there's like a mountain behind the cathedral. I was just gonna make a fat just tunnel straight through there. Just for fun. Make a big old hole. Straight through. Oh, we lagging. Oh, we goddamn lagging. This bread does not want to get eaten. Okay. I'm just gonna do a big old hole straight through the middle. If you go into the cave near Mallory's hut, there's a ton of copper ore. Okay. It's all lit up. Tempting. It's very tempting. So whereabouts the fortune? Because I can most definitely add it. I've got tons of levels from smelting, so... The entities here. There's a lot of sheep, there's a lot of bees. Carrots too. Hey, hey, I found some copper. What are you on about? I found copper. I found copper. There is some here. I'm taking every last little bit I can get. Ooh, lord. Ooh. If you want stuff in return though, obviously, that's fine. The random bars in each chest. Yeah. I take every morsel I can get. Unless you need it for stuff as well. Oh, these are all empty. It was in the chest. Which one? Oh god. Oh, this one. This one? I wasn't looking for pickaxes, I was looking for copper. If you show me you're good with me taking this, I appreciate. Yep. Okay. Thank you. So generous. There's an anvil in here. Oh, the entities are lagging me so bad. It's fine off stream. It's when I'm streaming as well. Gets a little much. What's gonna be? This has mending, so I feel like that's. 17. Oh, okay. Bunny digger. Bunny dig. I don't know what those guys are doing. They're making lots of noise. Doggy. Okay, where's Mallory's little? I don't know where that is. I'm just gonna head back to mine though, because I can just dig the dig hole. Dig the big hole. Why do I stream? I can't talk. I am not capable of forming sentences correctly. So many bees. I know. Where do you think I'm getting all my honeycomb? God damn. She's the queen bee for a reason. To the left. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go dig my tunnel And then if I still need copper, which I probably will, I will go there. There's water right there. How do you prevent them from bouncing into the water and suiciding? She doesn't. They just kind of do that sometimes because they're stupid. But I think they do it slightly less. The update made their AI a little bit better, I think. But they still do it sometimes because they're stupid idiots. You've lost like 2 from that, but it's good. Good enough that you don't mind. Yeah. Most of them survive, so it's fine. Everyone has to sacrifice a few, but most of them survive, so it's not much of it. I get that there's an entrance straight through the front now. It didn't used to be. Used to have to go. It's so much easier. Made it whole. Yeah. So I want to dig just a straight tunnel, like a big old bunny burrow. That's the plan. That was kind of gonna be my second project, but I guess I need the copper, so I may as well start now. Keep time. Okie dokie. Oh, not that way. Go. You had to put your bees in a glass prison to make them behave. Yeah. I mean, I think that probably does make them a little bit more efficient as well, because they're not having to travel as far, but yeah. Okay. This is roughly around here is the center. I should put unbreaking on this shovel actually, damn. I should do that. That better be. I don't think that's centered, I think it's this one. Right. Yeah, that's centered. Okay. Oh, yeah, that does go in the middle. I was gonna say that it's kind of the low bit of the mountain, but where am I now? 70. Okay, so I do need to go down, but I'll see how I do anyway. I just do a straight, just 2x2. I don't know about 2x2. I like being able to 2x3 tunnel finish all the way through. Coal. That's a start. I don't know. I want it wider. 2, 3, 4. It'll get wider eventually. You're by 3 suddenly reminded you of Terraria. True, actually. Because Terraria blocks are like square. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. That is not loaded. Whoa, that looks kind of cool though. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just gonna be all cobblestone, isn't it? This is just gonna be all cobblestone. But it'll be satisfying to have a nice tunnel all the way through. Yeah, when the game breaks, it actually sometimes looks cool. Who'd have thought? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry if this is a super engaging stream. I just need copper. And I'm impatient. I don't want to wait till I'm off stream. Grr. Gotta get copper somehow. Exactly. 2, 3, 4, 5. If not, at least I'll have a big tunnel to appease my bunny brain. 2, 5. Bunny brain like dig hole. 2. 2, 3, 4. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. Copper is straight on my diamonds though. Like it's got the same kind of turquoise green as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh no. That is not a friendly looking cave. That is definitely not the surface. That is dark. That is big. That is dangerous. And it has not even got any copper. Why do I have to find caves? Thanks. Now I've got to turn back because I don't want to go in there. I don't have enough torches. Oh, yo, Mallory. Hey, you. Oh, never mind. Goodbye, Mallory. I can, like, use flame torch, to be fair. Light it up. Oh, there's a grass block down here. How did that happen? These just despawn for a bit. I don't know if you need shaders to be able to do this. Or like, because it's like when you've got your torch in your offhand. Oh, this is a pretty empty cave, actually. I just wish those were all actual torches. God damn. It's weird, it's just plain stone. Yeah. I guess it's pretty surface level. Why? But look at me, I'm brave. I use my initiative to find a way to be brave. This is probably safe enough to continue tunneling. I'm out of torches. I should head back in and I'm not sure what happened with Mallory there. Kind of popped in and out, but it's chill. Actually, the grass block there, is it an artificial cave? How do you mean artificial? I don't think it's artificial. I think the reason it's a grass block is because of world generation stuff. So like, world generation was like, okay, we're gonna have dirt in the cave. And then the dirt happened to be on the correct Y level, that it was like, okay, that's ground level, so that's like grass. Either that or an Enderman put it there. Am I overthinking it? I'm overthinking it. It was an Enderman, never mind. I don't know, I've had caves that have like 4 little clumps of grass in it. I don't know. It was probably an Enderman though, considering it was just one. I'm just thinking about that. Those new emote slots, because I'm so close to them. I'm gonna work out which ones to add. I'll get the standard, like, one still one animated. So I did recently make a hug emote, which I think is cute. So I might use that for the still one. I don't know with the animated. I'm kind of running out of animated ones. I'm gonna have to start animating more. Maybe I do another emote making stream, because that was fun last time. Emote drawing. It's fun to that torches in there. One. Bro, I thought I lit this up. I thought I lit this up. I don't see him though. He's in another cave. Heyo. Mallory is back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't make more torches. That's what I was supposed to do. Oh my gosh. All that. Wait, I have sticks in my torch. Jump scared. Jump scared. I got jump scared. He fell on me.
That was like a cartoon. Oh, yo.
Shut up. He fell on. He jumped on me. Actual like physical jump scares because he jumped on me. Hello, Sir Hans Jonas. Hiya. Hope you're doing well and welcome. Nice to see you here. Sorry you had to meet me at such a fateful moment, but it's okay. I survived. It happens. Yeah, I know. So Hans Jonas. Would you prefer I just called you like Hans or Jonas or Sir? Or you want the full name? Anything works. I think there's another cave like above here. Hello. Hope you're doing well. I see it kind of goes into like a crevice cave. So Jonas is good. Okie dokie. I'll try and remember that. Apologies if I don't know it. I'm kind of bad with names, but I try my best. Yeah, hope you're doing well today though. Okay, so I kind of need to make a bit of a defense anyway. Just to put torches on. This is a big ass empty cave. I think the cave looks so sus, but maybe because I don't mine at this elevation usually. Yeah, elevation words. That's fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your day, well, you're tired, but other than that, it's great. That's cool. I'm doing good, yeah. I did a bit of packing. I'm going on a little short holiday tomorrow. Which I'm looking forward to. But yeah, otherwise it's been chill. I made some chocolate and banana muffins. So tasty. And I did some drawing other than that. Yeah. But yeah. Sleepy vibes are chill. What about you? I already answered what about you. Do I like the Nether? Not really. Nether's scary. I'm not very good at monsters or fighting or defending myself in Minecraft. I just like building. Another cave? Goddamn. The only reason I'm doing this at the moment is because I need coal. This is a small little cave. This is very... 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm making a whole roof to a cathedral out of copper. I need a lot. Yeah, the Nether's pretty scary. So I do have a Nether portal. I have been there in this world. 3, 4. Would you use a gold helmet on your character for if you don't like the Nether? I mean, okay. The gold helmet did start off as a practical thing for the Nether, but it just kind of became something that I thought looked nice. I don't know, there's not really too much reason behind it. Obviously it's useful for the Nether, and it makes going to the Nether a lot easier for me. When I already find it scary to go to the Nether, it helps a lot to have a gold helmet, so like I know that I'll be safer. Other than that, I just think it looks nice. I like yellow, the color. It does look nice. Oh, thank you. Like, I always try and get one in game, even though it might not be, like, the most practical. I like gold stuff. I think it is a nice color. That's pretty much it. I'm a simple... Your character is nice too. Oh, thank you. Oh, travel. Travel sucks. Three, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Oh, yo, at last! Wait, so that's with fortune. How many did that give me? 6! Okay, that's kind of huge. Fortune is very helpful. Yes! Thank you, Cyber. That's 23. That's big. Oh, world load. Love it when it does that. See, zooming seems to help actually. I'll head back to my base in a minute, and I'll show you the doorness. I will show you the build that I'm doing. 4, 5. By the way, how long will I be on holiday? I assume it'll affect streaming. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's a bit of a weird schedule. I'm on holiday just for 2 nights from tomorrow, but then, so I get back for like the weekend basically, but then on Monday I go away again on another mini holiday, so I've kind of merged them together. Hopefully you can see on my stream timetable that I've kind of merged them together, so it's gonna be like around a week and a half off, but I might stream in between if I have time. It's like hard to tell basically how busy I'm gonna be. Yeah. So I might stream on like Friday, maybe, but then I'm away again. But you can put like vacation mode on your stream timetable, and that's what I've done, and then so people can see that I'm away, which I probably should have done last time, but last time I didn't know how long I'd be away for because it wasn't really a holiday. It was just I didn't have access to good enough Wi-Fi. This time it's like I know how long. It's just like I don't know, still working out like the times exactly. That said, I don't know how many people actually look at stream timetables, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna run back. Oh my god, Mallory's on 12 deaths? Oh my. Okay, so loading in. I'm making a bunny cathedral. Bunny themed cathedral. Because bunny is above all else. Really. Bunnies are like the best ever. I mean, I'm also bunny. It's just a bit of fun. I'll have you know, your deaths are earned. Oh, no. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are, Mallory. But, I'm sure they're earned. I'm not doubting that. I'm just like, goddamn, that's a lot. I'm sure you've worked very hard to get that death counter. So yeah, building this. I got a big stained glass, another big stained glass. I'm just starting on the roof here, which is copper. It's gonna be a big old roof. It's gonna have all of that. So yeah, it's a pretty big project. But I'm getting there. Yeah. All that way for 26 copper. That's kind of sad, honestly. I know I probably wasn't mining in the best place for it, but I'm so out of copper. I am so deprived of copper. And I have way too much cobble. Ah, thank you for the stretch reminder. To be fair, I've been going for like 2 hours. So I should probably think up soon. I just want to get a big satisfying amount of copper so that I can, my brain can be pleased and I can allow myself to stop.
You'll limit her.
I know. Okay, I got 21. That's not the word. Mallory, Ari, are you listening to stream? Because you did respond that one time. You got any copper? Cyber said there might be some copper in the mine by your house, or the cave by your house. I like copper. I need lots of it. I will take any morsel I can get. You don't have any, but there definitely might be some down there. Okay. If you could direct me to it. I'm heading towards Cyber's house because I got a path to Cyber's now. I'm assuming, I think you're nearby. Because Cyber said it was like by your hut at her house. I don't remember exactly which one it is, but I know it's by Cyber's base. If I go to like the villager trader, it's probably nearby, right? Why did the music got all sunny and then it started raining? That is so sad. It sounds like sunny music. It does not feel very sunny. In here? Meet you at Cyber's? Okay. They made a witch hut? Only so. I don't know if I've seen it. I mean, the whole plan was like it was gonna be a witch hut. I don't know if there is physically a witch hut. I haven't seen yet. Now for the frame drops, because bees and sheep. Oh, and campfires, to be fair. Oh my god. The frame drop. Let's get those off screen real quick. Actually, I haven't checked these chests. Maybe there's some here. Oh, just testing my parkour, which is not very nice. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to stack up here. I don't have anything to stack with. Baby. Oh my god, no, and now I'm stuck here. There we go. Cybel's humble abode, work in progress. Oh wait, they're labeled. Materials? Yeah, no, there's no call. I'm guessing it's somewhere in the swamp. Ah! Zamalary. Oh my god, turtle hat. Turtle hat. Okay, it is this way. Sorry. My laptop no likey the bees. My laptop be like frame drops. It be like. Oh, so it is this way. It's towards the enchanting table, I guess. Oh, bamboo as well. Hmm. Oh, there's another portal here? Damn. So blind. Sorry, I'm being slow. Oh, this is the hut. Oh, yeah. No, I've seen this in your streams. I didn't realize it was here. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Mine is this way? Ah, nice. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Like I said, there was a lot of copper in here already, so. Oh, it's down water. See, my resource pack makes water clear. Good luck? Wait, what's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean? Good luck? We get lost down there for 4 hours. Oh. No, I'll try not to stray too far. I don't tend to stray too far. Copper. Straight away. Straight off the bat. This is a very good start. Good luck is like the most ominous thing you could say though. I swear to God. Thank you. Oh, this is perfect. No, I won't go too far. Like, there's plenty in this, like, opening area. There's an abandoned mine shaft there somewhere, but it has a bunch of copper as well. But that's where you got lost. Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds scary. Water is a little bit inconvenient, but... Oh! Thunder time. I kind of need to get up there. Oh my god, a stack and a half from that already. Yeah, fortune is huge for this. Genuinely. I mean, I'm gonna need tons, but... I can't remember. I think you need 9 for like a block of copper. I thought it was 4. You need 9, so that... Oh! That goes deep. I guess that's the lush cave. I probably don't need to go that way. Like... Copper is pretty high up generally, I think. The water is just kind of inconvenient because I can't see it with my resource pack. It's too lit up. Yeah, all blocks require 9. Damn. Oh, I'm gonna get gravelled. Hang on. Okay, that's fine. I got gravelled, but it missed me. Mostly. Hope you don't mind a big patch of gravel in. I'm gonna torch. I feel like it's a little make me. The grave trap. It may as well be a grave trap as opposed to gravel. God damn. Yeah, we'll have to. Oh, there's a bit up there. Not a huge thunder enjoyer. Not a huge thunder enjoyer. I'm kind of a bit of a baby. I'm underground, so. No huge clumps of it. I like your soft scoop silk touch. Yeah, that's what it does. It's like double, so it's scoop. And it is a soft scoop, like an ice cream scoop. Oh, that goes down? Oh, that's just a little, I think that, yeah, that's just a little diggy hole. Yeah. It's cold. I guess I will have to go into the big scary bit. Pretty copper. Very this lovely. No. I do see some. Oh, that's water. Okay. That's watery. Kinda. It's gonna be really inconvenient to mine because it's like high up. This is tricky. Maybe I should just use. I'm determined, and also I can't go outside because it's scary out there. I just don't have enough blocks on me to be diving into caves with no like big old thing to help. Only early night time. Did I spy some? Wishful thinking? Wishful thinking back. I I will look anyway. That's like up to you. Yeah, I'm baby. That was the way out. Actually, Mallory, what are you up to at the moment? If you could sleep, that would be appreciated, just so I can run back and get some blocks and stuff. Yeah, one sec. Oh, thank you. Gary Grant. Oh, fuck. Oh? You're right? What's wrong? Huh? Accidentally made a charge. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no, with your trident. Oh, no. That is the worst thing you could have done. Actually. Okay. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. If I get up out of the mine. It didn't stand a chance against the otter claws. Nice. I was gonna say, if I get out this mine and like there's just a creeper stood there waiting for me. Oh my god. Gonna. Nice one. Okie dokie. Thanks for letting me use the mine. I will probably be back. I just need to like prepare myself better. I just kind of want to scope out what the sitch was. I should know where it was. Head back now. Oops, yeah. Probably I'm gaming. I don't know. Like, until I have more copper. It's gonna be slow. It's gonna be a slow one. Hashtag gaming. True. Hashtag gaming on twitch.tv. Hell yeah. So gamercore. Absolutely. Stealing the words right out of my mouth there, Cake. Absolutely gamercore. Gamer pilled and
Gay pill.
yes. Little cave, little cop. No.
I do hear it's clacking around.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, no, as I said, I'll probably just put the copper on in the oven. I'll put the copper in the oven and get my food out of the oven. Like, good plan. Patty's keen ears hearing. I am hungry, to be fair. Ever since talking about eggnog, and I was like, I want to taste things.
With your mouth.
With my mouth full. We made a good start on the roof, though. We've, like, established the corner. It's been a very chill stream, generally. Okay. Ayo? Hey, I didn't know that was there. I didn't know that was— oh no, that must have been from the other cave. I did get a little bit, yeah. Nah, but Fortune is absolutely huge. Fortune is saving my copper situation. I don't remember, there might actually be some in just in the hole here. There might be. Hang on. I just haven't mined out the side. There could very... Yo! I could grab that. I haven't, like... Yeah! There's some here. I gotta get my copper. Copper. Yo, why didn't I get this? I guess I wanted to preserve the integrity of the circle. Which, I respect myself for that. But also, I'm in such a dire need right now. I no longer respect. I am desperate. Hungry for copper. Oh my god. Water. Where did I put water? Is there more? There is. Fill this hole later. All I know is a hunger for copper. To be fair, it's better I'm doing it now than I have, because I have fortune. Like, I already got a stack. That is huge. Fortune is ridiculous. Why is that allowed? I mean, I guess with copper it's fine. With copper it's not too bad. Just smashing some stone with a block of copper. Yep. Any more? Because that one's like hard to get. We'll get it from the top. I think it's just... No, we go like a stack in a bit. I just need to go mining and fill my inventory with copper. And I think that would be a big win. There might be some on the inside as well, actually. Maybe, possibly. Like the inside where I dug down. Oh no, I think I must have dug that one. But still, this is good. This is a good amount. We like copper. That's good progress with the copper count, to be fair. That's like 2 stacks from just like kind of just fucking around. Non-serious coppering. Okay. Hey, we got... Oh, I'm out of wax. I'm out of wax. Okay. And I shall finish there with half a stack. Satisfying half a stack. I think that is a good place to end my little copper craze for the day. My copper crusade. Yes. Good words. Yeah. I think it's been a good stream. Yeah. I think that's... I've had a nice time coppering and all that. It may drive me a little bit insane, but oh well, it's fun. It's fun. No problem. We like being insane sometimes. But yeah, it's been fun. I will maybe stream on Friday if I have time. But if not, I'll see you next week. I think next week? The week after next week. It might be longer than a week. I don't know. Either way, it's been a fun stream. Yeah. I hope to see you all again soon. Okay. Yeah.